Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Blu-ray collection update and unboxing. If you all don't know me, my name is David, and I review movies over at cinemadeviant.com. I started doing this as a way to give people a heads up as to what's coming out now and in the upcoming weeks as far as Blu-rays and DVDs go. Now, I've been so swamped with new releases coming in and life in general and just things and stuff that it's been a while since I've done a Blu-ray collection update. So you're probably going to be getting two videos back to back. I don't want to call it a two-parter, but you're probably going to be getting two videos back to back. So be on the lookout. Be aware of that. But before we start and head into the stack that I have today, I wanted to take a moment and give, I guess, a big shout out to a couple of people. First off is Michael Grau, I believe it. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but he sent over this cool package the other day, and it had some Deadpool gummies. If you guys have seen my Deadpool photobomb Blu-ray video, I was making mention that I was on the lookout for these. I don't have a 7-Eleven here in town, so I was hoping that if somebody knew where I could get them, if I could get them online or something like that, then it would be much appreciated. And he offered to send over 2 packs. Now, I have one here. My son already attacked the other one. So, I have some left over here in this pack. And then one other one. And also, I want to send a big shout out to Dylan Romero. He actually messaged me and asked for my address. I'm not going to lie. I don't normally do that kind of thing because I don't have a P.O. box just yet. But he assured me that whatever he was going to send me was not going to blow up in my face or anything like that. So he wanted it to be a surprise, he said. So he sent over this cool package right here. And I opened it today, and this is what was in it. I'm trying to not show your address, Dylan. He sent over 2 more packs of Deadpool gummies. So, thank you so much, Dylan. So now I have 3.5 packs of Deadpool gummies. And I'm gonna hide these, because if I leave these around where my son can see them, they will be gone. So thank you guys so much. He also sent over Green Lantern, the extended cut on Blu-ray. So this is pretty cool, man. I enjoyed this movie. I know a lot of people don't like it, or it gets a lot of hate, even from Ryan Reynolds himself. But I actually I enjoyed it. I love Green Lantern. Green Lantern's my favorite DC character. I just think it was not so great storytelling, I'll say that. But I really enjoyed the movie. So, yeah. And then here it is on Blu-ray and DVD. And the front, back, and spine for the Green Lantern extended cut. Thanks, Dylan, man. You didn't have to. You guys didn't have to even offer to do anything like this. But it's so much appreciated. So thank you guys so much. He also sent over a really, really nice letter. That I'm not gonna read, out loud, but it left me speechless, and such kind words. Oh, thank you so much, Dylan, man. You're the best, dude. And Michael, dude, you're the best as well. Damn, you guys are just awesome. I want to send another quick shout out to Julian Delatre. I think I got it right. I hope so. I hate butchering names because people butcher my last name sometimes as well. So I'm sorry if I did, Julian. But go give him a subscribe on his YouTube channel, DJ Frenchie 1980. He has some cool horror convention stuff on there, some panels and things like that he recorded. But he sent over some really cool stuff too. And again, he didn't have to do that, and it's much appreciated. You guys don't have to at all. You guys are awesome. But yeah, he sent over some really cool stuff. I don't know if I can get them all in the frame, but he sent over a bunch of movie posters. This one's Jigsaw. Cool. This one, my son is trying to fight me over this one. Spider-Man Homecoming. The teaser poster for that one. What else here? The Avengers Infinity War teaser poster. Awesome. Dunkirk poster. Fantastic. A Yellow Ranger poster. Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, or the Power Ranger movie. Awesome. And then, the last one. We have Death Wish. Fantastic. These are going to go great. I'm trying to plan out a new set for the podcast. So these are going to come in handy for that. Definitely. So thank you so much, Julian, man. You're awesome. Like I said, go give him a subscribe on his YouTube channel. That'd be nice. A nice thing for you guys to do. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right in. First up, we got The Matrix on 4K. This one is out now from Warner Brothers Home Entertainment. It's been a while since I've seen The Matrix. I was pretty excited to know that it was coming out on 4K. It looks great. It looks fantastic. There is a little bit of film grain here and there, on some of the scenes, but that's kind of, it gives it the original feel, of the release. But fantastic, love it. And again, like I said, I hadn't watched it in so long that it just felt really, really cool watching it all over again. Now, the other two, I don't know. I haven't seen those in a while either. But I wonder if they're going to be released on 4K anytime soon. Here goes the back here. If you guys don't know what it's about, which I'm sure you guys know what The Matrix is about. For those that have not seen The Matrix at all, you got to at least watch this one. This one's fantastic. I feel like they started to get a little too convoluted with Matrix Reloaded and Matrix Revolutions. Revolutions, right? Yeah, I think I got it right. This is really cool. Look at the cover of this. Fantastic. I thought that was a really nice touch, a nice surprise when I popped this open. You see here, fantastic cover art too. The white, for some reason, just the white in the contrast to all the black in the cover and all that stuff that we usually see in the movie looks really nice. All right, and then it does come with digital copy. And then here goes the 4K on this side. Very basic, disc art. The Blu-ray has much the same disc art, just has the Blu-ray logo there. 4K logo on that side. And then there is another disc, so just FYI, there is another disc underneath that has the Blu-ray special features. There's a lot of times where I fail to look, behind. And then there was another disc, and I had already filmed like a video, and I was kicking myself. So I always try to make it a point to look. Anyway, in any case. And then here goes, the front, back, and spine for The Matrix on 4K Ultra HD. Like I said, this one is out now from Warner Brothers Home Entertainment. Like I said, I love the way it looked in 4K. I thought it looked really, really nice. Fantastic transfer. All right, next up. We have these next two are some personal pickups that these next three are some personal pickups that I made. I started sometimes in doing these videos and like these Blu-ray buyer's guides and things like that. I tend to not buy for myself anymore, and I start buying strictly for the videos. And that's nothing wrong with that. I enjoy it, I really do. But I kind of missed purchasing something because I really wanted to. So I went ahead and just kind of like, I treated myself, because if you want to say that. And I finally picked up the Spider-Man trilogy. This is the Digibook limited edition collection here. You see here? And then fantastic artwork on the cover. I like it. I really like it a lot. I've been wanting to pick these up. This is the Blu-ray version. There are 4K copies out there. I'm contemplating on picking up the 4K, but I'm not entirely sure just yet. So that might be coming pretty soon. Yeah, so here goes the back here for this one. And Spider-Man 2, out of all the whole trilogy, the Sam Raimi trilogy, Spider-Man 2 is my favorite for sure. Spider-Man 3, not so great. I mean, I don't mind it. I still watch them. But yeah, Spider-Man 2 is my favorite. Let's take a look at the inside here. Really nice. And then there's a whole booklet with a bunch of like production notes, photos, things like that. Fantastic. I don't want to ruin too much of the booklet for you in case you guys have not picked it up or you know, or anything like that. I don't want to spoil anything. And then here goes Spider-Man 1. Right here on Blu-ray. Blu-ray copy. And see here. Fantastic. Dr. Octopus. Love Alfred Molina as Dr. Octopus. Fantastic. And Spider-Man 2 and 2.1. These are basically the same discs in the Steelbook collections that have been out for a while. And then Spider-Man 3. And this one has Spider-Man 3 there. And then there is, let me see here. Let me pop this back in. And then there is a bonus disc here in the back. And this one has the Spider-Man 3 editor's cut. And I actually really like the editor's cut. It's a tad bit longer, I think. Not too much longer, but it provides a couple of extra scenes that are actually really cool. All right, next up, we have the Amazing Spider-Man limited edition collection. Yeah, I mean, I really like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, but I just feel like he was missing like the really nerdy factor to him. But I still really did enjoy these movies. Some, again, more production notes and things like that. Photos. Boom. All right, and then we have the Amazing Spider-Man there. And the disc for that one. And then the Amazing Spider-Man 2. And the disc for that one as well. And then this one does have a bonus disc also. And it just says Peter Parker on it. I can't remember what's on this disc. If you guys remember what's on it, let me know in the comments. Alright, and then there goes the back end of it. Back, front, back, and spine. For the Amazing Spider-Man limited edition collection. Alright, let's go ahead and put that one down. And next up is a movie that I actually really enjoyed. I got some mixed reactions with it, with certain people. That is Batman Ninja. This is the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook. The weird thing is that they didn't come out with the typical Best Buy exclusive that came with like a little graphic novel and things like that, or a little figurine. They came out with a Steelbook, but so did Target. The only difference between the Target one and the Best Buy one is the Best Buy one came with a poster inside, like a mini poster. But yeah, so I really like the movie a lot. It's very absurd. It really is. It's so crazy. But, you know, that's what anime is. It's just weird at times. And I think that's the thing that really attracted me to this movie, that it was just so strange. And yes, I agree. A lot of it was just kind of crazy. But it was like, to me anyway, it was that good kind of crazy. I love the artwork. All the backgrounds, the animated backgrounds, or the backgrounds in the movie, just looked like they were painted. And they just look like Japanese paintings. They look super, super nice. Fantastic. I would say at least give this, if you haven't seen this, give it a chance. And let me know what you think. Anyway, let's go ahead and open this up. It does come with digital copy. And here's the poster that I was talking to you about. It's a cool poster. Really, really nice. Shows all the characters there. the Bat Family. All right. And then the Blu-ray disc. The DVD. And then here goes the interior artwork to the Steelbook. Love the interior artwork. It's nothing too, too crazy or anything like that. It just has Batman. But I really like it. There's something about this. There's a scene in the movie where he's standing on top of a cliff. And this is very reminiscent. It's not taken directly from that, I don't think. But it's very reminiscent of that. And then here goes the front, back, and spine for Batman Ninja. This one is out. Now, this is the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook. And look at that artwork on the back there. See, you have Gorilla Grodd, Penguin, Two-Face. There's Batman there. And then, I believe it's Catwoman. Right? I think so. Yeah, really, really cool. I'm telling you, there's a part in there. This is a little bit of a spoiler. There is a part in there that it's basically like a Power Ranger Megazord. But with villains. Again, very absurd, but super, super cool to see, at least in animated form. Let's move on already. Next up is 50 Shades Free on 4K Ultra HD, and this one is out now from Universal Studios Home Entertainment. Many of you already know how I feel about these movies. They're not the best. They're not that great. And there are a lot of people out there that actually do legit like them, right? I hate to say it. I don't want to be negative, but I'm not one of them. I've given them a shot, each one of them a shot, because I had to review them, so I watched them. And they're pretty bad as far as, acting, story, all that. I will say, though, that there was I guess a plot point, a story element in this movie that when it popped up, when it came up, I guess throughout the movie, I was like, okay, this could be interesting, right? And then they dropped the ball on it. They dropped the ball on it at the end, and it just didn't pan out. It didn't play out like I would have liked it to, and it just caused everything to be like, okay, this felt like a waste of my time. It looks nice in 4K. I'll say that. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to, again, not to be supremely negative. But the acting just does not work for me. Dakota Johnson is not, she reminds me a lot of Kristen Stewart. She's very robotic to a certain extent in her acting. And maybe it's just this book. I haven't seen many movies that she's in besides these. To be perfectly honest, to be perfectly fair. So it may just be the writing in these movies. But yeah, we want to talk about writing. The writing in the film isn't. It's not there. It doesn't translate. I'm sure if you're reading it, it probably reads one way. And then when it's adapted for the screen, it just comes across very, very odd. But yeah, so here goes the back here. If you guys don't know what it's about. And I guess my biggest thing with the characters in this movie is that the main guy, Christian Grey, to me, I felt like he's very abusive. Not in that good way. He's just very verbally abusive, emotionally abusive. It's all there. If you really look at it, it's not a good message to be sending out to people, and it's hidden under this sexuality and things like that. And I don't dig that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Next up is another personal pick, and that's the Resident Evil collection. I'd been meaning to pick it up for so long, and then I saw it. There was a deal on Best Buy at Best Buy a while back, and I had some rewards that I hadn't redeemed, and it came in handy. And I ended up spending only I think it was like $20 or something like $15. So it's not bad for a steelbook, 6 movies. And I don't think that I own the final one on Blu-ray. So I decided to pick it up. Let's go ahead and pop this open. All right. These are those guilty pleasure kind of movies that, they're not the best. And I've talked about them before in the past. These Resident Evil movies, they're not the best, at all. They really aren't. Besides the first one was really good. But they ended up being like these guilty pleasure movies for me that I'll just watch. And I know they're bad, but I'll end up watching them anyway. Every time they're on TV or every time I get a chance, I'll pop one in or whatever. And I've seen them numerous times, and I'll probably see them even more times in the future. But yeah, so here goes the artwork here. Really like the artwork on the cover. Artwork's really, really cool. It's that pop art stuff that they do at Best Buy. And then here goes the back, the umbrella logo. And here's where I kind of have a problem. All the discs are stacked together. You guys know, if you guys are new to this channel, you don't know this. But if you guys are longtime viewers, you guys know how much I hate that stuff. Luckily, again, they are on Blu-ray, so the scratching, them scratching isn't really that much of an issue. But the idea of having to take off all of these discs every time, like say to get to the third one, it's very tiring. But let's go through all the discs. Resident Evil, the first one. And then you have Resident Evil Apocalypse. Resident Evil Extinction. You know what? And speaking of Resident Evil Apocalypse, I feel like they dropped the ball on Resident Evil Apocalypse. I really wanted to see Nemesis so bad. Live action Nemesis. And they made him very weird. And they I guess in a good way, they did do, or in a positive way, they did do him practical, where he was there. It's a guy in a suit, but the guy in the suit itself just looked so weird and foamy. Yeah, it just kind of looked awful. And then here goes Resident Evil Afterlife. Resident Evil Retribution. And Resident Evil The Final Chapter. But is it really? Is it really the final chapter? I don't think so. I really don't. And then, unfortunately, there's no interior artwork. It's just all red. But I guess that's okay. I mean, because it is, I will say that it is kind of like an affordable type of steelbook collection. I would think that they would have probably done like the swing trays and things like that if they were going to sell it for like, $80 or something like that. But it's okay. And then here goes the front, back, and spine for the Resident Evil collection. This one is out now from Sony Pictures Home Entertainment. You can find it at Best Buy. All right. Next up is one that I haven't seen, and this one is called Paradox. And this one does have Tony Jaa in it. So that's another reason why I really wanted to check this out. Fantastic artwork here on the cover. And if you guys don't know what it's about, check it out there. I mean, it sounds really, really interesting. All right, let's go to pop this open. And I'm sorry, guys, if I sound like I'm everywhere or I'm like babbling. It's been a really long day. It really has. All right. And then in the inside it does have a little advertisement for some of their upcoming movies. And then here we have Paradox on DVD on this side, and Paradox on Blu-ray on this side. And then the front, back, and spine for Paradox. This one is out now from Well Go USA. They put out some really good movies. Some really, again, under the radar type of movies that you probably wouldn't see otherwise or hear about otherwise. They're a really good company. Next up, we have a box set here that I'm actually really excited about because there's a couple of these movies that I haven't seen in a while, and this is the 80s Overdrive 6-movie collection. This one is out now from Mill Creek Home Entertainment, right? And this one has The Legend of Billie Jean, Little Nikita, Hard Bodies, I remember that one. Spring Break, I remember that one as well. Perfect, and Private Resort, I remember that one as well. And actually, The Legend of Billie Jean. Fantastic set here. A lot of classics. All right, let's go ahead and pop this open. And this set, believe it or not, 6 movies in the set, like I said, and it's $11. It's $11 on Amazon. There will be links in the description if you guys want to purchase some from there. All right. Here goes the back, the artwork. It's just a list of all the movies there on the back of this box set. All right. And they are double wrapped. This one is Little Nikita, and this one stars Sidney Poitier and River Phoenix. The late, great River Phoenix. All right. Okay, cool. And if you guys don't know what it's about, you can check that out there. And Mill Creek is really good at putting discard on their discs. So that's one thing I really, really do appreciate from them. Same as the cover, but that's all right. And then here goes the front, back, and spine for Little Nikita. All right. And next up we have, where's my little opener? Next up we have the Sun, Sand, and Sweat 4-movie collection. And I like that these are actually in, for the most part, this one has 4, in individual cases. So that's really cool. All right. And then here goes all the movies, the 4 movies in this collection here. Let's get a little closer. So if you guys don't know what they're about, you can pause it there. And there goes the cover. Now this is I think this is a first. I've never really seen them do disc art like that. This one's very plain. Private Resort and Hard Bodies. And then Spring Break and Perfect. You see there? No interior artwork or anything like that. And here goes the front, back, and spine for the Sun, Sand, and Sweat 4-movie collection. And last but not least in this set, let's get this off first, is The Legend of Billie Jean. This is a special edition one. See there? Special Fair is Fair edition. If you guys don't know what it's about. Right. And then we have discard on that one. It is the same as the cover. That's cool. And the front, back, and spine for The Legend of Billie Jean. All 3 are part of the 80s Overdrive 6-movie collection from Mill Creek Entertainment. Out now. All right. Next up, we have The Monkey King 3. Now, I remember seeing The Monkey King, the first one, and I actually really enjoyed it. So I haven't seen part 2 or part 3. I'm willing to give it a shot. So I'm willing to pretty much give anything a shot. If I gave 50 Shades free to shot, I'll give The Monkey King a shot. Here goes the back here. If you guys don't know what it's about. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. See what we got. Another advertisement for some upcoming movies from Well Go. Okay, this is cool. All right, so we have the Monkey King 3 on DVD on this side, and Monkey King 3 on Blu-ray on this side. 2 different disc arts. Really, really nice. I like that. And then here goes the front, back, and spine for the Monkey King 3. This one is out now from Well Go USA. All right. How many of you guys remember the Monkey King? I thought it was pretty good, pretty interesting. Now the next, like, I don't know how many, 8, 10, I don't know, are actually from my Dollar Tree haul, I guess you could say. I never have any luck finding those dollar movies at Dollar Tree, and I'll search and search and search. I have like about four or five Dollar Trees around me, like within my area. And I've searched before, never found anything. This time, I scored. Like, I scored a whole bunch, to the point where I had to just tell myself, you know what, just don't go to Dollar Tree. Don't. You're out of control, David. You're out of control. First up is Charlie Countryman, starring Shia LaBeouf. And $1, $1, and it actually comes with slipcover, which is really cool. I've heard some pretty good things about this movie, so I'm excited to check this one out. I have never seen it. If you guys don't know what it's about, check it out there. All right, just gonna pop this open real quick. Let's try to see if we can get through these pretty quickly, since they have been out for a while. Ooh, this one has a sticker. I've been getting spoiled, guys. All of the movies that I've been getting lately don't have these little stickers anymore. All right. And they are your basic bare bones type of Blu-ray releases. Some disc art there. Fantastic. And front, back, and spine for Charlie Countryman. I'm gonna have to start, doing some searching more and more often at Dollar Tree now. Because again, I would never find anything. And then I'd see videos of people, and pictures that they'll post of their hauls and stuff like that. I'm like getting jealous over here because I found nothing. Next up is Blitz, starring Jason Statham. I got this one. I've never seen it, but I got this one it's $1 for one. But I enjoy Jason Statham movies. They're really action-packed, very fast-paced, and things like that. So I'm excited to check this one out. You guys don't know what it's about. All right. And again, very basic Blu-ray release here. Standard disc art. Just like the cover there. And then the front, back, and spine for Blitz. Next up is a movie that I actually have seen before, and I really enjoyed it. And it was for $1. The Foxcatcher. Very, very crazy turn for Steve Carell in this movie, based on a true story. Very unfortunate true story. And I'm not a huge fan of Channing Tatum here, but he actually did pretty well in this movie. And Mark Ruffalo killed it in this movie as well. He was awesome. But really, really, terrible, I guess, story regarding Foxcatcher. And, but it was really, really good. So I was excited to see this one in that bin there. All right. And here goes the disc there. And surprisingly enough, this one comes with digital copy. I didn't expect. It didn't even say it on the cover. But okay, cool. All right, and here goes the front, back, and spine for Foxcatcher. All right, so you might get surprised with some of these then. And this one I picked up just because it had a slipcover to it. Never seen it before. I think my daughter's seen it, and she said it was a neat little movie that she really liked, so I picked it up anyway. Prom. And so this was a Disney movie as well. And it came with a nice slipcover. Slipcovers are few and far between with Dollar Tree releases. Let's see here. It does have a sticker on the back. It kind of across the slipcover. See to pull that off. Not ripping anything. All right. Take this off. And it does come with Blu-ray and DVD, which is an incentive as well. All right. This one's a little harder to take off these. All right, man, I'm making a huge mess. I legit thought that this wasn't going to be a very messy video, a very messy episode. Yeah, it's very, very messy. All right. Does come with some Disney rewards and some advertisement for 3D, Disney 3D. And here we have the DVD on this side, which is a standard discard, the grayed out discard. And then the Blu-ray on this side. And the front, back, and spine for prom. Right. And again, all these, there's a part of me that just can't believe that I found this. That's why I keep saying it. All these are just $1. It's kind of crazy to me. Next up is one that I actually been wanting to see for a while, and I heard some good things about it. That's Reign Over Me, starring Don Cheadle and Adam Sandler. If you guys don't know what it's about. All right, just going to pop this open. This one has a sticker as well. Jeez. All right. Yeah, this is around the time Adam Sandler was going for some more serious roles, which he still does from time to time. Advertisement for like Blu-ray stuff. And then here goes the Blu-ray for Reign Over Me. It does have some interior artwork, which sometimes you don't really get to see that that very often in Blu-ray releases, standard Blu-ray releases anymore. Reign Over Me. This is the front, back, and spine. Right. Next up is one that I was very surprised to find, and I love these. They're motion comics, and this one's for Ultimate Wolverine versus Hulk. I love these, man. I think I own like 2 of them, and they're always really fun to watch. Really cool. Fantastic artwork here on the cover, and there goes the back there. If you guys don't know what it's about. And they're about like 45 minutes in length, something like that. So they're pretty lengthy. It's like an extended animated episode. And then there goes the disc there. And the interior artwork. This is just like a fold out type of cardboard, case, which isn't bad. Love the artwork there in the interior. Fantastic. And then the front, back, and spine for Ultimate Wolverine versus Hulk. Right. And I've never seen this movie, never heard of it, but I like the cast. I don't mind the cast at all. This is Owen Wilson, Zach Galifianakis, and Amy Poehler. I love Amy Poehler. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking this one out. It's called Are You Here? All right. Go ahead and open this up real quick, then I'll show you the back. Sometimes we get a little too much glare off of the plastic wrap here. This one has a sticker as well. Let's see if we can get through it. Nope. There we go. All right. And if you guys don't know what it's about, there. And this one actually has, this DVD actually has disc art. You don't see very often anymore. Fantastic. No interior artwork or nothing like that. And then here goes the front, back, and spine for Are You Here? Next up, I remember this cartoon when I was little, so that's the only reason I picked it up. And I love Bill and Ted. This is Best of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. Fantastic. There's 2 discs in there. Has all the episodes listed. All right. Pop this open. There's disc 1 and then disc 2 there. Fantastic. And it couldn't have come at a better time when they just announced that they are going to be doing Bill and Ted 3. And the front, back, and spine for the Best of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. And next up is another motion comic. That's Iron Man Extremis. This is a fantastic story, I might add. If you guys have not seen this at all or read Extremis, I highly suggest picking up either the comic or this motion comic, because like I said, these are really, really cool. It's just watching like an acted out comic, and slightly animated, so that's pretty cool as well. Here goes the back here if you guys want to read what it's about. And then there goes the disc. Fantastic artwork on the disc, love it. And then there's actually some interior artwork, which looks really, really cool. And then here goes the front, back, and spine for Iron Man Extremis. Fun fact, if you guys didn't know, part of Iron Man 3 was based on this storyline. Next up, we have a movie that this was probably one of the first movies that I reviewed when I started reviewing movies, and I really, really enjoyed it. I'm a big fan of Michael Rosenbaum, and this is a movie that he directed called Back in the Day. Basically, it's about him, going back to his old hood and hanging out with his old, friends that he grew up with, and they get into a lot of shenanigans. Really, really good movie though, fantastic. And then here goes the back here. All right. And then another fun fact about this movie is that he actually filmed it in his real hometown and the high school. There's a portion of it where he had to film in high school. He filmed it in a high school that he actually, went to. And they didn't know exactly. They agreed to let him film there, but they didn't know exactly what the movie was about or what kind of, content the movie had. And when it got made and they saw it, the principal saw it, they banned him from ever going back, I believe, to the school. All right. And then here goes the DVD right there. Basically the artwork here on the top. And then here goes the front, back, and spine for Back in the Day. I highly suggest checking this one out if you guys have not. It's a really fun movie. And then last but not least, I saved this one for last because I was really excited to see this one in the dollar bin there. And that's Weird Al Yankovic, The Complete Al. And I remember watching this. It's kind of like I guess you could call it like a mockumentary, on his life. And it's just really good. I'm a huge Weird Al Yankovic fan. Always have been since I was a kid. And this is just great to see it on DVD. I remember seeing it on MTV a long time ago. I never thought that they would bring it out on DVD or if it was out on DVD. So I was really, really excited to see it. I kind of got like a little like, oh my god, like when I saw it initially. Let's go ahead and open this up. And it says on DVD for the first time, long lost mockumentary features classic Weird Al music videos, Eat It Like a Surgeon and I Love Rocky Road. Love it. All right. This is the amazing and almost true life story of a rock and roll legend. Right there at the bottom. All right. And then here goes the disc for it there. If you guys are on the young side and have not been shown anything or any Weird Al videos, anything regarding Weird Al, that's what YouTube's for, guys. Do it. Like, I urge you guys to go look him up because you'll go down a rabbit hole. And if you like parody videos and just sometimes I just like just plain stupidity, and this is full of really silly stuff. There goes the interior artwork there. That's really good. And then the front, back, and spine for Weird Al Yankovic, the complete Al. All right, man. That's all I got for you guys today. Again, I'm sorry if I seem like I'm everywhere. It's been a very long day, and I'm kind of tired, to be honest with you. I'm kind of burning the candle on both ends at times, so I apologize. But thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you guys have come and gotten to this point as it is, but thank you guys. Give this video a big thumbs up if you dug it or found it informative in any way. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because I will be coming back with more videos as always. Like I said, I still have another big stack to check out, so I'll probably be doing another video very, very soon. I would say probably within another day or so. So be on the lookout for that. With all that being said, we will catch you next time.